We often hear people talk about the importance of planting seeds for a future harvest. But let's step back for a moment and consider this. What does it truly mean to grow your future? We are all architects of our tomorrow, but how many of us are truly intentional about the structures we build today? How many of us are nourishing the seeds we've planted, not just for success, but for significance, for purpose? Your future, whether you realize it or not, is being shaped by the decisions you make right now. The small, seemingly insignificant choices are the ones that will eventually yield the fruit of your destiny. But it's not about mere hope. It's about active participation. It's about devotion, a powerful, unshakable commitment to the idea that the life you build tomorrow is dependent on the actions you take today. This is where true transformation begins. Imagine your future as a garden. A garden requires constant care, attention, and most importantly, the right devotion. You cannot expect to plant seeds today and not tend to them tomorrow or even the day after that. You must be engaged, you must be determined, and more than that, you must be educated in the art of growth. This is not just about hard work, it's about focused, informed, purposeful work. Your devotion to your future must come from an understanding of where you are today, the tools you have at your disposal, and the wisdom you've gathered to help you grow. We are living in a time where opportunity is abundant, yet many people still feel lost, uncertain of where to direct their energy. They chase after short-term pleasures and quick fixes, believing that success is just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. But the truth is, true success, true fulfillment comes from growing in alignment with your purpose. It comes from aligning your energy with your vision, your passion with your actions. This requires an unwavering commitment. Devotion is not passive. It's a fire that burns deep within your soul. It is a force that drives you to push forward even when the path is difficult. It is what keeps you going when others quit, when doubt creeps in, and when fear tries to take hold. Devotion demands discipline. It demands focus. It demands sacrifice, but it also brings rewards that cannot be measured in the ways the world often defines success. One of the biggest challenges we face in growing our future is the need for patience. Our society teaches us to want instant results. We've been conditioned to expect things to happen quickly, but growth, real growth, takes time. Just like a seed takes time to sprout and blossom, your future takes time to unfold. The key is staying dedicated to the process, trusting that every step forward, no matter how small, is still a step closer to the future you are building. To grow your future, you must first commit to understanding the seasons of life. There are seasons of planting, seasons of growth, and seasons of harvest. But each of these seasons requires a different level of devotion. In the planting season, it's about vision, clarity, and laying the foundation. In the growth season, it's about patience, persistence, and nurturing. And in the harvest season, it's about gratitude and sharing the fruits of your labor with others. But here's the powerful part. Devotion doesn't just mean being committed to your own growth. It means being devoted to the people around you, to the community you build, and to the legacy you leave. When you grow, you don't grow in isolation. You grow in relation to others, because true success is never self-centered. It is interconnected with the lives you touch and the impact you make. This is where the miracle lies. The miracle is in the fact that by focusing on growing your own future with devotion, you end up growing the future of others. You are not just planting seeds for yourself, you are planting them for generations to come. Your devotion today shapes the future of your family, your community, and the world at large. Every decision you make, every sacrifice you make, every action you take is an investment into something bigger than yourself. So let me challenge you today. What are you devoted to? What are you willing to sacrifice? What seeds are you planting in your life? And most importantly, what are you doing today that will shape your tomorrow? Your future is not an accident. It's not a matter of luck. It's a matter of devotion, of commitment to your purpose, and a willingness to grow with intention and purpose. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Grow with passion, grow with purpose, grow with devotion, because your future is waiting for you and is being shaped by the choices you make right now. Intentional growth. Your future is shaped by the choices you make today. It's not about hoping for success, but actively participating in it by making informed, purposeful decisions. Devotion as the key to transformation. True transformation comes from unwavering devotion to your vision. Devotion is the commitment to your purpose, and it fuels the consistent, focused effort required for long-term success. The power of patience. Growth takes time. Just like a seed needs time to grow, your future requires patience. Instant results are rare, but consistent, dedicated work leads to long-term fulfillment. Understanding the seasons of life. Growth comes in stages. Planting, nurturing, and harvesting. Each stage demands different levels of focus, and each season is a vital part of the overall process. Devotion to others. True success isn't self-centered. By committing to your own growth, you also contribute to the growth of those around you, creating a ripple effect that impacts communities and generations. Legacy and impact. The choices and sacrifices you make today create a legacy for tomorrow. What you invest in now shapes not just your own future, but the future of your family, community, and the world. Your future is a direct result of the choices you make today. Many people fall into the trap of believing that success is purely the result of luck or timing, but in reality, it's the result of deliberate, intentional action. Each moment you live is an opportunity to plant seeds for your future. Every decision you make, whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal development, contributes to shaping the life you'll live tomorrow. The path to a successful future doesn't simply unfold on its own. It is crafted through the choices you actively make in the present. Consider the idea that success is not an event, it's a process. Every step you take today is part of the larger journey towards your desired outcome. So, if you want to grow your future, you must start by growing yourself. This means making conscious decisions about where to invest your time, energy, and resources. It means setting clear goals, working towards them consistently, and ensuring that your actions align with your values. Each action you take, no matter how small it seems in the moment, plays a critical role in the overall trajectory of your life. Being intentional about your growth means that you stop leaving your future to chance. You begin to take ownership of your destiny by making deliberate decisions that are in line with the vision you have for yourself. Many people wander through life without a clear sense of direction, reacting to circumstances rather than proactively shaping them. They wait for opportunities to come their way, thinking that success is something that will eventually happen if they're just in the right place at the right time. But success rarely happens by accident. It is the result of an ongoing process of growth and development. Living intentionally means being fully present in the choices you make. For example, if you want to build a successful career, you need to invest in your skills, network with the right people, and pursue opportunities that align with your goals. If you want to grow your relationships, you must put in the effort to connect with others, listen, support, and nurture those connections. Similarly, if you want to improve your health, you have to take care of your body, make healthy choices, and stay consistent with your fitness routine. All of these things take conscious effort and attention, but they add up over time, forming the foundation for your future success. The most powerful part of intentional growth is that it allows you to take control of your life. Rather than passively waiting for things to happen, you're actively creating your future. This gives you a sense of purpose and direction because you know that your efforts today are leading you toward a specific goal. Every step, every challenge, every small victory is a building block in the grand structure of your future. You are not at the mercy of fate or circumstance. You are the architect of your life. Growing your future also requires a commitment to continual learning. The world is constantly changing, and the future you envision may require you to adapt and grow in new ways. This means being open to learning, seeking out knowledge, and improving your skills to stay relevant. Intentional growth involves actively preparing for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. It means being forward-thinking and always ready to adapt and grow as the world around you evolves. Ultimately, intentional growth is about taking responsibility for your life. It's about recognizing that your future is not a random outcome, but a creation of your own making. It's about being proactive in shaping your path, making choices that align with your values, and staying focused on your goals. The future is not something that happens to you. It's something you actively create, one decision at a time. So, if you want to see a better tomorrow, start by making better choices today. Your future is in your hands, and it begins with the decisions you make right now. True transformation in life doesn't come from fleeting motivation or momentary excitement. It comes from devotion, a deep, unshakable commitment to your goals, vision, and purpose. Devotion is the driving force that sustains you through the ups and downs, the challenges and setbacks, and the times when progress seems slow or uncertain. It's the force that turns dreams into reality, not because it's easy, but because it's persistent, focused, and unrelenting. When you're devoted to something, it means that you are willing to give your best consistently, even when there are no immediate rewards. It means that you're not just chasing after success when it feels good, but you are actively engaging in the process every single day, whether or not the results are visible. Devotion requires discipline, an internal commitment that pushes you to continue moving forward despite the obstacles that may arise along the way. It is a conscious decision to stay focused on your purpose even when distractions and temptations try to pull you away. Devotion doesn't simply happen overnight. It's built over time. It starts with a clear understanding of what you are committed to, what matters most to you, and why it matters. When you are deeply connected to your vision, that devotion becomes natural. You are motivated by something greater than temporary gratification. You're motivated by purpose, by the realization that your efforts will lead to something meaningful and long-lasting. And so this level of commitment gives you the strength to persevere, especially in moments when giving up seems easier than pushing forward. What makes devotion so powerful is that it transcends feelings. There will be days when you wake up and feel uninspired, when you question whether your efforts are worth it. But devotion keeps you going even on those days. It's not about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about being consistent with your actions regardless of how you feel. It's about showing up every day with a sense of duty and purpose, knowing that your devotion is ultimately shaping the future you desire. This kind of dedication requires the ability to say no to distractions. In a world full of distractions and immediate gratification, it takes incredible focus to stay committed to something long-term. Whether it's sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term gain or resisting the urge to deviate from your path, devotion requires you to prioritize your goals above all else. It's a constant reminder that every small action, no matter how mundane, is contributing to the bigger picture. Devotion also involves being patient. It's not about achieving quick results, but about understanding that real transformation is a gradual process. Just like a plant needs time to grow, your dreams and goals need time to materialize. When you're devoted, you accept that the path to success is not linear. There will be setbacks, delays, and detours. But the committed individual doesn't stop because of these temporary setbacks. Instead, they learn from them, adapt, and continue pushing forward with renewed resolve. They know that growth takes time and that progress often comes in small, incremental steps. The beauty of devotion is that it doesn't just benefit you, it benefits everyone around you. When you are deeply committed to your personal growth, to your goals, and to your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your devotion becomes contagious. It sets an example for those who see your perseverance, your unwavering commitment, and your consistency. You become a source of motivation for those who may be struggling to find their own drive. By dedicating yourself to growth, you encourage others to grow as well, creating a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond your own life. Ultimately, devotion is the bedrock of lasting success. It's the consistent, unwavering force that keeps you on course when the road gets tough. It's what separates those who merely dream from those who actually achieve. Without devotion, dreams remain just that, dreams. But when you combine devotion with action, you turn those dreams into reality. Devotion is not about passion in the moment. It's about being steadfast, focused, and committed to your purpose for the long haul. And in that dedication, you will find the true power to transform your future. Growth takes time. And one of the most challenging aspects of pursuing success is learning to embrace patience. We live in an era where instant gratification has become the norm. We can order food with a few clicks, watch an entire season of a show in one sitting, and even track every step of our physical progress in real time with a device. As a result, we often expect our personal and professional growth to follow the same rapid pace. However, the truth is that true, lasting growth, whether personal, financial, or spiritual, requires time, patience, and a willingness to trust the process. Patience is not simply waiting for something to happen. It is about maintaining a positive attitude and staying dedicated while the desired outcome is not yet in sight. It is a deep understanding that success does not happen overnight, but is built over time through consistent, focused effort. Each small step you take, no matter how insignificant it might seem in the moment, is part of the larger journey toward the future you are working to create. When you embrace patience, you recognize that every experience, every setback, every small victory is a part of your overall development and progress. One of the most important aspects of patience is learning to trust the process. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. When things aren't progressing as quickly as we'd like, it can be easy to become discouraged and question whether we are on the right path. But this is where patience comes in. It's about recognizing that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Every challenge, every delay, and every detour is an opportunity for growth. Sometimes the things we learn during difficult times are the very lessons that prepare us for the success we desire. In addition to trusting the process, patience also involves staying disciplined and committed to your goals, even when results aren't immediately visible. Many people give up too soon because they fail to see the fruits of their labor right away. However, growth is often a slow, gradual process. It's the accumulation of small, consistent efforts that eventually lead to significant results. When you build in something worthwhile, whether it's a business, a career, or personal development, it takes time to see the full impact of your actions. The key is to keep going, even when you can't see immediate results. The seeds you plant today might not bear fruit tomorrow, but if you continue nurturing them, the harvest will come in due time. Patience also helps to cultivate resilience. It's easy to remain motivated when things are going well, but it's during times of struggle that patience truly tests us. When things get tough, it's important to remember that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities to grow stronger. By practicing patience, you learn how to persevere through challenges, which strengthens your character and resolve. The more you practice patience, the more you develop the resilience needed to weather the storms of life and stay on course toward your goal. Furthermore, patience allows you to appreciate the process of growth itself. When you rush toward an outcome, you miss out on the valuable lessons that come from the journey. It's in the slow, steady development of your skills, knowledge, and abilities that you truly evolve into the person capable of achieving your dreams. The process of becoming is just as important, if not more so, than the end result. Patience allows you to savor each step, celebrate each milestone, and understand that growth is a lifelong process that never truly ends. In today's world, where we are often conditioned to expect quick results, learning patience is essential for anyone seeking long-term success. It teaches us to stay focused, remain committed, and trust that every effort we make is leading us closer to the future we desire. When we embrace patience, we allow ourselves to fully experience the process of growth and give ourselves the time needed to develop the strength, wisdom, and resilience required to succeed. The journey may take longer than expected, but the rewards of that journey, the lessons learned, the skills acquired, and the strength developed are worth every moment of patience. Understanding the different seasons of life is essential when growing your future. Life is not linear. It moves in cycles, much like nature's seasons. Just as a plant goes through stages of growth, planting, nurturing, and harvesting, our personal and professional journeys follow similar patterns. Recognizing and embracing these seasons can help you navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose, allowing you to make the most of each phase. The planting season is the beginning of any endeavor. It's where you lay the foundation for what you want to create. This season is often filled with uncertainty, but it is also the most exciting and full of potential. In the planting season, you must have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, and you must prepare the ground for that vision to take root. It's a time of sowing seeds, seeds of knowledge, skills, relationships, and actions. So these seeds, while small in the beginning, have the power to grow into something much larger over time. However, the planting season is not just about planting the seeds and walking away. It's about understanding that planting takes effort, and you must remain diligent even when you don't see immediate results. Much like a farmer who plants seeds and then waters and cares for them, you must nurture your goals with persistence and commitment. The initial phase of planting can often feel slow, and it's easy to become discouraged if you don't see immediate results. But this is where patience becomes crucial. Trust that the seeds you plant today are taking root, even if you can't see their growth right away. With time and care, they will eventually begin to grow. The next phase is the growth season. After the seeds have been planted, they require constant attention to help them grow strong and healthy. This season is about nurturing, learning, and developing. It's a time when you focus on building the necessary skills and making the connections that will help you advance. In this phase, your efforts are starting to take shape, and progress becomes more apparent, though it's still a gradual process. This is where you begin to see the fruit of your earlier labor. The ideas, investments, and energy you put into your growth start to show signs of progress. During the growth season, you may face challenges that test your commitment. It's a time when you must remain disciplined and focused, even when the results don't come as quickly as you would like. There may be setbacks, but these challenges are opportunities for you to learn and grow. It's important to embrace this season with a mindset of resilience. Growth is rarely smooth, and it often requires adaptation and flexibility. The mistakes and failures that may occur in this season are not signs of defeat. They are simply part of the growth process. With each challenge, you develop new skills and a deeper understanding of what works and what doesn't. This phase may feel like a long stretch of hard work, but it's essential for building a strong foundation that will sustain you in the future. Finally, there is the harvest season. This is the stage where the results of your labor come to fruition. The hard work, patience, and dedication you put into the planting and growth stages start to show in tangible ways. You may begin to see the success you've been working toward. A promotion at work, the growth of a business, or the realization of personal goals. The harvest season can be a time of celebration, but it's also a time for reflection. You look back and see how far you've come, how much you've learned, and how much you've grown. The harvest is not the end, however. It is simply the beginning of another cycle. Each of these seasons, planting, growth, and harvest, requires different levels of commitment and focus. Recognizing where you are in your journey helps you to remain focused and aligned with your purpose. For example, if you are in the planting phase, don't expect immediate results. Focus on laying a strong foundation. If you're in the growth phase, embrace the process of learning and nurturing, knowing that your efforts will pay off in time. And when you're in the harvest phase, celebrate your accomplishments, but also prepare for the next cycle, as true growth is continuous. By understanding the seasons of life, you can navigate the ups and downs of personal development with greater ease. You can avoid the frustration of expecting results too quickly and instead focus on the process. knowing that each season brings its own valuable lessons and opportunities. Each phase is necessary for your overall development, and the key to success is recognizing which phase you're in and giving it the focus and attention it deserves. The seasons of life are a natural part of growth, and by embracing them, you will see how they contribute to the beautiful, ever-evolving journey of your future. True success is never a solitary achievement. It is deeply intertwined with the people and communities around you. We often hear that success is about climbing to the top, but the reality is that growth doesn't happen in isolation. To grow your future, you must also be devoted to the growth of others. This principle lies at the heart of building not only your own future, but also contributing to a shared vision, one that impacts the lives of those around you in meaningful ways. When you dedicate yourself to growth, you are setting an example for others. Your commitment to developing yourself becomes a powerful motivator for those in your circle, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, or even the community at large. People are naturally inspired by those who demonstrate consistency, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of their goals. Your actions speak louder than words. When others see you working diligently, persevering through obstacles, and remaining devoted to your vision, they are more likely to do the same in their own lives. This kind of influence is powerful, yet it is also humbling. It reminds you that success isn't just about personal achievement. It's about the impact you have on others. The relationships you nurture, the support you offer, and the example you set all contribute to the growth of the collective. It's a reciprocal process. As you grow, you inspire others to grow, and as they grow, you benefit as well. The exchange of ideas, support, and encouragement creates an environment of mutual development where everyone can thrive. Being devoted to the growth of others means you also help them recognize and nurture their own potential. It's easy to become consumed with your own aspirations, but part of being truly successful is helping others realize their dreams. By actively encouraging those around you, offering guidance when needed, and supporting their endeavors, you create an ecosystem of growth. It's not just about climbing the ladder alone. It's about lifting others up along the way. A true leader, mentor, or friend is someone who understands that their own success is intertwined with the success of others. This attitude creates a sense of unity and collaboration rather than competition. Moreover, your devotion to others often leads to the cultivation of deep, meaningful connections. In a world where transactional relationships can be all too common, truly committing to the well-being and success of others helps to forge bonds that are both strong and lasting. These relationships go beyond surface level interactions and evolve into partnerships, collaborations, and networks that enrich both parties. You are not simply building your future, but you are creating a network of people who share in the journey of growth, learning, and success. Additionally, when you focus on growing others, you contribute to the collective good. Think of how a tree's roots are interconnected with those of other trees in a forest. While each tree grows individually, its roots help support the entire ecosystem. In the same way, your growth has the potential to create ripple effects that extend far beyond your immediate circle. By being committed to helping others grow, you are contributing to the creation of stronger communities, more effective teams, and more harmonious relationships. You become part of a larger movement that seeks to build a world where success is not just individual, but shared. Your devotion to the growth of others also teaches you humility. It shifts the focus from self-centered ambitions to the greater good. It challenges the notion that success is a zero-sum game, where only a few can succeed while others must fail. Instead, it recognizes that success is amplified when it is shared. When you help others achieve their goals, you are not diminishing your own success. On the contrary, you are adding to it. The more people you help rise, the more you elevate your own future, because the relationships and networks you build become invaluable assets. In summary, growing your future is not just about focusing on your personal growth. It's about being devoted to the growth of others. When you help others realize their potential, you create an environment that fosters collective growth and success. This approach doesn't just lead to individual achievement. It cultivates a sense of unity, collaboration, and shared purpose that benefits everyone. By growing with others, you are ultimately growing in ways that can make a lasting, meaningful impact on the world around you. True success comes not from isolating yourself, but from understanding that the best way to achieve greatness is by lifting others as you rise. The choices you make today not only shape your life, but also influence the lives of those who come after you. The idea of legacy and impact is one that often gets overlooked in the pursuit of immediate success. Yet what you do today will ripple out into the future, creating a legacy that lasts far beyond your own lifetime. The actions, decisions, and values you uphold now will have a profound effect on future generations, whether directly or indirectly. It's important to realize that you are not simply living for yourself, but for the world around you and those who will follow in your footsteps. Legacy is built not just on tangible accomplishments like wealth or status, but on the values you instill, the relationships you build, and the difference you make in the lives of others. You are the sum of the people and experiences that shaped you. And in turn, your influence will shape the people and experiences that come after you. Each choice you make has a ripple effect. The kindness you show, the work ethic you display, the commitments you make, and the decisions you stand by all contribute to the kind of legacy you will leave behind. Many people focus solely on achieving their personal dreams and goals, thinking that success is defined by what they can acquire or achieve for themselves. However, a truly fulfilling life goes beyond individual success. It's about how you contribute to the well-being of others and how you leave the world better than you found it. The legacy you leave behind is not just a result of your individual efforts, but also how you've helped others realize their potential and improve their lives. When you dedicate yourself to growing others, lifting up your community, and making the world a better place, your impact endures far beyond the immediate moment. Your legacy is not just about what you can accumulate in terms of material possessions. It's about what you give, what you teach, and how you empower others. The most valuable legacy is one built on principles of generosity, kindness, integrity, and love. These values live on in the people whose lives you touch. Whether it's through the mentorship you provide, the guidance you offer, or the compassion you show, you are planting seeds that will continue to grow long after you are gone. This is why understanding the impact of your choices is so critical. Each day you are making decisions that have the potential to shape the future. If you make choices based on selfishness or short-term gain, you might find success in the moment, but miss out on the lasting impact that true fulfillment brings. However, if you focus on making decisions that honor your values, contribute to the welfare of others, and build a better world, you create a lasting legacy of positive change. The legacy you leave behind is the result of how well you live today and how deeply you care about the future of those who follow you. At its core, leaving a legacy is about creating something that outlives you. It's about laying a foundation that others can build upon and that will continue to thrive long after you've passed on. This could manifest in many forms: through your children and their children, through your work in the community, through your professional contributions, or through the causes you support. What is most important is the knowledge that the work you do, the way you live, and the example you set will have an enduring effect on future generations. Thinking about legacy encourages us to take a long-term perspective on life. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. It helps us put our daily choices into perspective and recognize that every action we take has the potential to create a lasting impact. Legacy is about living intentionally, making choices that reflect the kind of world you want to leave behind. It is about considering not just your immediate needs, but the needs of those who will come after you.